nice every time. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Go ahead, Bob.
Gonna get ready for chloride out there, June Lake. Gold people want to do some chloride out there. Try to get to the big hole and get some culverts and stuff. Made a deal with Harry Miller to get their pile of gravel in Centennial all the other way. Trying to bleed some roads. It's dry. They keep telling me we're going to get moisture, but we don't. Applications were due last week, so we'll have to set up interview times and stuff for that. Probably here right away.
Get any?
Yeah, there's quite a few. I haven't looked.
Okay.
She's got the file in there. I'm trying to look through them this afternoon. I think that's it.
Okay. Nick?
Just plugging away. We got an RFID problem. It sounds like we're gonna send it in and get it warranted. Other than that, the scale's been working out really well. Just plugging away, getting ready for fall. That's all I got.
Everybody's adjusting to the change?
So far, everybody, we haven't had any issues. I'm sure something will come along sooner or later. It is what it is. But yeah, everybody seems to be, I think I added 15, 20 different accounts last week. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Tom?
I'm kind of getting a little bit of a fall rush of permits and inquiries on different properties, kind of all around the county, like Lima, down by Dell, clear over in the Big Hole, and what else? Next week, Joyce and I are out of here to Iowa for a FDA conference, and I don't know what else. That's probably about it.
Okay.
Let's leave it at that.
Jack?
Still working on getting the last little bit of fair buttoned up and wrapped up. But then on Wednesday, the cycle starts all over again. The start of the new 4-H year starts October 1st, so everybody will have to re-enroll and we get all our new folks in. I'm thinking we're gonna hit 200 kids this year in 4-H, which is a lot. It's growing exponentially, which is great to see. Other than that, don't have a whole lot going on. I need to finish up my master's research paper this week. And then the last 2 weeks of the month I'll be gone. I have 2 back-to-back conferences. So I'll be in Bozeman for a week, and then I'll leave from Bozeman and go to Atlanta for a week. So, National Association of 4-H Agents Conference.
Oh.
So that's all I have.
Hey, Justin?
Finished up with the college rodeo this weekend. That's kind of my last event. Potentially might have a boxing event this afternoon, but I have not got confirmation. Started.
So say what?
I'm sorry?
You're gonna have a boxing event this afternoon?
Yeah, somebody contacted me about a month ago and wanted to host a boxing event at the fairgrounds. It sounds like they're potentially gonna build some sort of boxing arena in the arena. But they were supposed to confirm with me on Friday, and I have not heard anything from them. So,
That's what I thought. So they aren't gonna build a ring and have a boxing this afternoon.
yeah, that's what I,
just
that's
said.
what I thought. So I just, yeah.
Maybe
Other than
you might
that-
wanna let law enforcement know.
What's that?
You might wanna let law enforcement know. like-
According, I talked to him on Friday, and he said that he already dealt with law enforcement, and there's supposed to be law enforcement there. But again, I have not gotten confirmation that they're even hosting this event.
Sure.
So other than that, this is my last event for the year for the event. So I will be winterizing everything. Vehicles have already started going in for their yearly services. The water truck will be going in this next week. Tractor, I'm gonna keep for another month probably, and then we'll send that in. So just kind of winterizing, getting all the buildings blown out and water lines drained. That's about all I got.
I hope they don't kick the shit out of each other in that man. Stacy?
Not a whole lot going on, just prepping for the general election coming up in November, so, and that's kind of quiet, so.
Sean?
Let's see. We had the doors put in over at the treasurer's office, so they got all new doors over there. We're waiting for the electrician to, come over and put the power source in it so it can be handicap accessible. Because we did get that all ADA approved doors and they're all new. Other than that, we're just kind of, taking our four-wheelers down to get serviced. We do have a new plow that's gonna be put on one of them and new tires. Since they're, having a tough time with no. Other than that, that's about it.
Becky?
Not much, just one day at a time.
Welcome to my world. Lily?
Yeah, so last week I was at Summer Institute in Billings, did hit some pet deliverables there, so that was good. Did a really good tabletop on waterborne illness. Flu shot season, so we did the Big Bull Loop Friday. The District 10 on Friday, and then we are in Wise River on Thursday to do a health fair. We did get a part-time behavioral health coordinator that's going to start mid-October, so that's a plus. The interventionist position, unless you have any applicants, I think we have one right now, so we might move forward. It's supposed to close tomorrow, so we'll go from there. And then we gotta do the opioid settlement. Sky was supposed to be here today.
Probably.
Yeah.
I was not, I was just looking.
Oh,
Not yet.
okay, not yet. Okay, so I'll get together with him and you, Tom, to see what we need to do with that opioid settlement money.
Okay, about the, all them acronyms, that's up to you.
Got it.
And then that, yeah, I got a meeting at 4 at the Western,
Okay, but besides that, you're here.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
I'll touch
a
base
little
with
time
this guy.
before that. When you go up Labor Day up there, it isn't the meeting, it's trying to find a parking place.
Okay.
Just park downtown, walk up.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll be in touch with Sky today, for
Okay.
sure, hopefully this morning.
Okay, thanks.
Let's see, I was away most of last week, so this week I'm playing catch up on all kinds of phone calls and emails and issues going around. And next week I will be at the planners convention on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
And where's that?
Helena. Lots of training.
Judge?
I don't know that I've been here since Labor Day. Anyways, comparative numbers, last year we had about 93 tickets. This year we had 38. So it was a really successful Labor Day in terms of people staying out of trouble or not getting caught, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go with the first. And then Megan went to conference last week, got some really good training in, and she's sharing that information with us bit by bit. And then we dealt with the tragedy in our court last week, and I opened an email this morning about someone concerned that there's been an information leak about confidential stuff with the investigation. So that's why I'm looking for Sky, so we can kind of put a fire out. The information that people are alleging was leaked is not even true, so I don't know where this person is getting that. But if you get a phone call from some news station about a leak of information, come see me, I'll fill you in. Or maybe you want to be filled in anyways after this meeting, come see me. Monday, that's our Monday.
If they called me, I just refer them to Sky.
Well, yeah,
That's what I do.
someone's alleging it came from court staff, so I'm gonna have to investigate that. Don't know what court, don't know what staff, don't even know how they got the information. So
One will never know what it could be.
the rumor mill is lovely. So
Tracy?
Just getting back into the swing of things, and one of the things we gotta do is go dig test pits at Jackson. We need to do that probably this week or next. Then set up computers for your road shops. Whatever else I find, that's what I'm working on, so.
Anybody else?
Don't forget on Wednesdays, the chili cook-off in the break room, come eat chili, because there will be a lot.
oh, I forgot one more thing. Tomorrow I'm doing my first ever Food for Fines event. So wish us luck. People can bring in their cans for $5, waiver of court fines. So
Thank you, guys. Have a good week.
thank you.
Sorry, Sean. You still working? We got all the doors.
Hey, if you find Scott,
I'll let them know you need it.
yes,
Okay.
tell him to call public health or I'll come meet him.
I'll pass it along.
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever you want to know.
Got something for you. Remember this.
You can turn the next grader for a little bit.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Beaverhead time, we're only a minute off. I think I hear it.
Yeah, I can hear your voice.
I do hear it.
They get that generator going there?
No.
That's what the hell, they get, they work like crazy on it for a while and then just. Okay.
You got the floor, sir.
I do. Well, I think the time has come to where the higher conditions have kind of gotten a little bit better. And I think everybody else around us has gone off their restrictions right now. And it becomes kind of controversial, of course, because you're during hunting season. I mean, it's still dry out there, but all the humidities, nighttime humidities are up.
Supposed to be some really good moisture walk coming. I seen it on TV last night.
What's that? Sorry.
Supposed to be some really good moisture coming. In the next 2 or 3 days, they're talking snow higher elevation.
That's right, which is a good thing. I mean, we've gotten through this in pretty decent shape.
Yeah,
But yeah, everybody around us going off their restrictions, so the discussion is to, should we do that right now too? And then, the controversy there, of course, during hunting season, it seems like a lot of man-made fires seem to get away and causes some other issues, but they don't really ever go big this time of year, so.
I'm all for it.
Okay.
Make a motion to list the fire restrictions.
For sure.
Second.
All in favor, signify by
Aye.
aye. Aye.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Give me a copy of that as soon as you can, Dana.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
I think it's the right move.
Yeah.
Then the county will burn up next day.
We're still ready.
Yeah.
I don't want that on my
All right.
resume.
30 minutes till the next one.
Yeah.
I should. But you got claims, or do you have minutes?
Is that something that you need for this?
Supposedly
No,
somebody's coming in.
Whenever that guy with
Oh.
the wildlife signs.
Oh, okay. Next item on the agenda is resolution 2025-23, authorized participation in short-term investment pool STIP.
So what I'm asking is if we could get a resolution passed to change the information, take Michelle off, add Lily and Emily, and change where the banking account of where they pull from and deposit to. So it was in Wells Fargo, now I want to do it to Stockton Bank.
Cool.
Emily,
Emily.
do you know if she's gonna stay? Do you wanna do it or do you wanna wait? See, all of a sudden you got one listed, you were mentioning Mike Lee.
Right, I know. Can we just do Lily then?
I just asked questions.
No.
I mean, if you
No, well, we don't know until, because there's several people applying. for
Yeah,
it.
I guess that's right too.
And we don't know if she has it.
If she leaves, what's that do to that thing?
We probably have to redo
Simple.
it. Yeah.
We can redo it.
I want to leave it as is.
Okay.
And then
Commissioner,
if we
it's
do
gone.
want to change, then we'll change it.
Hold on a second. I guess it's all right. I don't know.
Tell us, Mike.
I can hardly speak English.
If you wanna review that, that's all the information that she brought over.
Is this we've done this before. I don't know how long ago, but I remember.
I have it right here, October 7th of 24.
No, that's what I said.
Really? I couldn't find one from 24.
Yeah, I have copies of Cindy's, the ones that we did.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I found the
I
template
know.
where I just
It
filled in the first couple of
sounded-
pages, but.
Fairly familiar.
You have to do this every year, don't you?
If there's a change, yeah. Did you check the boxes on that?
I left one,
Okay.
because it looks like Cindy always had them do one when they signed it, either the does or does not on the first page or second page. I don't know. I don't know.
I think they're all is not.
Let's see, now we go on.
Yeah, they're all.
They're all, those three are the same. This is
This is on page 2 and this page
page 3, yeah.
Well, if you desire to leave it, then if she leaves in the middle of October, she might not leave that day, be 2 weeks before she leaves
Yeah.
anyway.
Correct.
So that's a month out or better. So I make a motion, we approve resolution 25-23 authorizing participation in short-term investment pool. Second.
Any comment on it? Further? All right. All in favor, signify by aye.
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 Motion carries.
And then will you take that over to get it?
And I gotta sign that?
Yeah.
Yep.
So So this is the only one that I didn't check, have to resign. This one does or does not.
Does not, and then there's another one. Yeah, it does not. Yep, we're good.
Okay, so we'll just
I
check.
think we had that happen last time too.
That's probably why I left it blank, because
Yeah.
when I found, you've got to
I
sign
think
right
it's
here.
signed over
John,
here,
this
John.
one's yours.
Yeah.
Right here.
I was looking.
Okay, awesome. And
And then I sign this,
yeah,
that I'm the witness or whatever? Okay, yeah. Alright.
yeah, awesome. Thank you. See you guys.
Thanks.
Have a great one.
See you then, Kevin.
Are you Mr. Fall?
Yes.
I'm Dana. I talked to you on the phone a couple times.
Yes.
What was your last name?
Fall, F-A-W.
Oh, I can remember hearing that. Last week. Even first name?
Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L.
Michael. Okay.
Yeah, I knew they were mixed up. I don't know. Any idea when they're gonna work on the bridge at Swamp Creek?
They sent me an email, they're gonna start core drilling. I can't remember what it was.
Okay, don't matter, I just, it's wild out
They'll still be able to get a drop.
there. Yeah,
But other than that, Carl said they haven't let it yet.
Yeah.
Other than core drilling. Geotech or whatever.
all right, I guess we're,
We're good with this one.
okay. What do you got?
Next on the agenda. Thanks for your time. I'm about Sweetwater. I don't know if any of the rest of you live out there. If you know, there's more traffic, more cars, more homes, buses, everything else running up and down the road. And when you leave the city, it changes from Kentucky to Sweetwater and goes out through there.
Mhm.
Well, there's also more deer and more pronghorns because it seems to be their full-time year-round residents. And the grass is greener on the other side of the road, and so they just keep running back and forth and back and forth. I think there's already been a couple of vehicle and deer and pronghorn collisions this year. Last year I applied, I saw that the state had a, what's the name of it here? I got an email from them. It said, Montana Department of Transportation, Wildlife and Transportation Partnership. It was a planning and implementation team, and I applied for a grant to put up. All I'm asking for is a sign that says either wildlife crossing or it's got the deer on it. It's like out here on I-15 and everywhere else. On this end and that end, when you're coming down by the cemetery, they're always crossing under the fence at the cemetery and going across the road and then coming back. So you work with the highway out through there?
We work for the county.
Okay, well, they disapproved it because it was going through and then somebody looked at the map and said, oh, it's a county road, not a state road. So
That's
they
true.
wouldn't approve the money. I said, oh, well, if you're driving on it, you can't tell the difference. But the estimated cost is about $187. This was the numbers that I gave to them.
So you just want signs?
Just two signs. One when you're coming down the hill toward the cemetery entrance, and one as you're leaving town and going
You're gonna
out.
get them deer to read them?
Well, here's another one. The other morning when I was coming in, there was a whole bunch of pronghorns there, and the driver in front of me just lays on the horn and slams on the brakes. And there was a car coming the other way, and what she did was just drive them all over the road everywhere because,
Yeah.
yeah, it's getting to where they can't they can't really get across. the
Sweetwater
road.
ain't the only road dealing with this shit.
Oh, I know. I see it on the interstate and everywhere else down there. Apparently a truck goes down every morning and picks up gear.
They're right in front of my house. That's when it was 12. We just pick them up ourselves, take them.
I buried 4 last year
We
out there.
just take them down to the highway maintenance shed and throw them on the back side of it and leave them there. Just,
Okay.
you know, because they jumped the fence and a lot of them are hung up in the fence.
Yeah, if it's a wove wire fence, they get hung
You
up.
got any deer signs, crossing signs? Well, okay.
We don't.
We'd have to order them.
Yeah, Blacktail, there's Blacktail, Kerrigan, Lackner, and Sweetwater. This is a notorious problem.
Yeah.
I have a son that was abutting and 65% of their business is wildlife.
Yeah, they like to jump out in front of you. Not their plan, but that's what happens. So, do you have a place where you can order the sign cheaper than, I saw trafficsigns.com, they're $45, $50 a piece?
We just have a place, Newman Signs or something
Yeah.
that we just get all our signs from.
Okay.
So you got a grant for this, but it was turned down because it was the wrong road?
Wrong, yeah, owned by the county and not by the state.
Yeah.
Here was the email from them detailing the decision and everything else, and yeah, somebody called me and said, oh, well, you know, this was a good application. And obviously, we got the money for it, but it's a county road and therefore it's denied.
They're right. They're right. All the lanes I just mentioned are all county.
Oh, okay.
This is a notorious, I've hit 3, this guy's hit a few wild animals.
You know, they're everywhere crossing the road, but I think there's more traffic because there's more houses and everything else out through there.
There's a whole lot of.
Better put up a cattle in the highway sign, cause I hit one the other night, it was about 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, about 70 miles an hour.
Oh, I saw 3 on 90 the other day coming out of Butte. The highway department was chasing them down the road and they were right in the median. I thought, oh, that's, yeah, the truck's gonna get one of them.
On the hill country there.
Yeah.
I saw some too.
People don't understand, them cows got the right of way.
Well,
We'll work on
big,
it, I guess.
that,
It ain't
these
just all
poles,
money, that's
do
for
they
sure.
take breakaway poles? Or do you just put them on? You know, this is 10-foot poles.
Sign posts.
Some of them have metal, but some of them are wooden. I don't know what's the difference.
Yeah, we use metal.
Metal poles.
They're called Telstar posts. Lots of holes in them, so they'll break away. if Somebody hits them.
Yeah, you gotta have the breakaway so that when it hits it.
Well, you've actually got a couple of signs out here when you're leaving town that you could put the sign on.
Okay.
And then there's a wooden one coming down the hill that's had some kind of sign on it before. That's got a couple of bolts sticking out, but the sign,
Our speed limit sign.
now the speed limit sign is still there.
Oh, it is?
35, yeah, it's 35 through there, so I know, you know, I figured most people are driving the speed limit, but once the deer and everything else is on the road, yeah, I know there was a big bloody mess out there maybe 2 months back where somebody hit one that was coming through there. And now they got that hay stacked up, so it's probably gonna be even worse, because it's gonna be a few places where they can cross.
Either side of the haystack.
Yeah. And then they're right behind that until they're out on the road, so nobody sees them. So yeah, there was 2 examples of signs.
I was up there the other day, did an order guard for a guy. And the antelope were out there playing, just outside the cemetery, not very far from where we were. When them guns started going on, boy, they took off. I thought, they probably run across the highway.
Yeah.
Sweetwater.
So are we getting signs or?
All right, well, before we do this, I mean, I appreciate you looking for this grant and kind of stuff and do that. But if the county's gonna get involved,
This'll get contagious something terrible.
Oh, shit.
Well, I'll be glad to buy the 2 signs and drop them off if you want me to do that.
But we'd have to, the best thing to do is if we got the signs through, our supplier, then if they're illuminated, you know.
Well, these were 3M aluminum signs, so they're professional road signs from
I'd say if you pay for them, you get them. What's the difference? I mean, let him get them.
If he buys them and puts them up, or
As long as if they're highway quality signs,
if we buy the sign,
I'd stay highway.
if you buy the materials, then we can
put them up.
put them up. Maybe,
Okay.
maybe, that's something more.
You had time to put a couple signs up?
Maybe,
Okay. I think we'll go that route.
that'd be, we'll meet you that way. If you
Okay,
buy the
But can
sign.
I ask the question of I know, what's the concern?
So the concern is collisions and like cars coming in and cars coming out and that stuff's in the road running everywhere and people start blowing the horns, then it's gonna be either the two cars have swerved to miss deer or the bus swerved to miss a deer and goes.
That's not gonna change.
I mean, yeah, these. and
Well,
all
at
I'm
least
saying-
people know that there's gonna be wildlife on the road down there more often than,
Most of them.
most of them don't understand.
Most of them are just impatient residents.
But put the numbers, I'm gonna take Latin Lane in that bad blind corner. That is a notorious deer crossing thing.
Oh, right.
And that's another one. You go up the that's what I said, if we're doing one, we ought to do them all. I don't think this could, like I said, start contagious. If we start putting deer signs every place there's a road crossing, if everybody wants to buy the signs, that's a different story, but most of them ain't gonna do that. I don't think so.
Well, then we don't put them up.
Huh?
Then we don't put them
Well,
up.
they can't put them up anywhere. That'd be the case. If everybody buys the signs, that's a little different in my thought. They buy the signs and the material, that may be the way to go. Because there's more than just.
That's all I'm saying, is there's a lot of deer collision. That one up in Latin Lane, they're always picking deer up.
Well, I said there, what's this? Hear me, traffic.
That was where I looked at the sign and got the price of it. TrafficSigns.com is a website that has those,
25.
and they're 24 by 24 signs.
And you can
With a
check,
barrel. the
the price.
So we can reuse we can put.
Maybe
it on
we
those other
should-
Posts, so
Okay.
Maybe we should
stuff like.
use because there's so many signs that you'll get handed different.
Well, this is coated with a 3M finish, reflective, whatever it is, so they said they were street legal signs.
And you got,
24 and not the 18-inch signs, cause obviously people are in a hurry, maybe they'll see that.
you drive the steel post with that driver, don't you? That hydraulic thing to slam it down in there. So that would use a steel post, which is probably more expensive than a wood post. I mean, if the residents buys all the material, cause you gotta put them so far from the edge of the road.
So the grader and the mower and everybody else can get by.
Well, and then nobody runs off and possibly misses them.
But if they run off in the ditch up there, they'll probably have to be pulled out because
But
it's
that's
like 4 or 5 foot deep.
At least they didn't hit the sign. I mean, it's their deal when they were cut off the road. You know, that,
So can he call me? Does he, you want the signs here or I'll have them delivered to my house and bring them?
I don't know,
in?
we decided that's what we're doing.
yeah, well, think about, what is your contact number? No, I'm
No, I have it in my office somewhere.
515
515
480
480
0153.
Where's 585?
What?
0153
0153.
153.
Okay. That's Michael. Cafe W. And you're up in Sweetwater Estates.
Yep. Well, what's the first one? Fox Run.
Yeah. I know where they are.
Yeah, okay.
First turn off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
And there's deer and pronghorns in there too, but I think since it's a gravel road, people are not running 35, 40 mile an hour.
But you can verify these costs. You know, this is his research. Let's see what,
Either way,
verify, because.
if he wants to get the signs, we'll put them up.
This will be more infectious.
Or are we doing that?
If the.
I don't know,
If citizens buy the post and the sign, and it's only 2 to the road,
One coming and one going.
Same way with these other ones, one up at one end of the lane, one at the other.
I didn't know you might have had some laying around out here where somebody on the interstate swerved to miss a deer and knocked down the deer crossing.
We can't,
That's
No,
not,
you can't touch
that's
it.
not us.
we can't pick.
Oh, that's another group, right? Okay,
We'd have to say two to the lane, one at the head of the lane and one at the end of, each end of the lane.
okay.
Because this could end up with four of them or some damn thing up there on the black pit. And on Kerrigan's the same way, when they come out of Greenfield.
So
It's like the freeway, I mean, past us is say 2.5 miles, and last year we picked up 12.
I see a couple of them, it says for the next 10 miles or 2 miles or whatever, there's a little sign on the bottom of them. I never did.
In all due respect, if this was gonna solve a problem, I'd agree with it, but I think this is, I mean, I appreciate what you're doing, but the residents are there that know it. They're doing it, you put a sign up. Why?
I know.
That's, I mean, honestly, I can't understand if we're gonna solve a problem, because you go up past there, it gets as bad up there on the, one cuts across over the Fogels place. I mean, these deer cross all over. And put signs up, there they probably won't be shooting because it's so close to town. But there's deer crossing signs every place else and everybody just using for targets. That's the worst part about putting up signs and then replacing them. I mean, I don't care if you pay for it or do it, but, I don't see the priority of doing this. I mean, honestly, it doesn't make sense to me.
It's just a feels good thing, you know? And there's no citation when you hit a deer.
It'll cut down on the insurance cost for living here because everybody figures in deer collisions with the insurance companies do, so.
The insurance ain't gonna give a shit about whether we got deer signs up.
They don't care.
No, they just look at the collisions and how many claims are filed up and down the road.
Not one little bit.
Ask me too. My pickup was 8,500, you had one that was 15,000 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a moose.
Yeah. Well, at least you know-
That's a different story, but that, Fields kid hit one of the deputy sheriff, hit one going in an ambulance call, but he was probably going 100. We hit it. Like I said,
The sheriff hit 3 last month.
None of them on Sweetwater then, or maybe that's who splattered the one out there.
maybe.
He hit him on a main road, I think.
I think he was on the
I think he was on state road.
I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, it's not, no harm, no foul, but it's just, like I said, contagious. I mean, there's a lot of people who say, why are you putting them on Sweetwater Road and Latner's worse? Because there's more people live on Latner than live there. And these excuses gonna go on
Early on.
and on. So I don't care.
I'll bet you could, I'll bet within 2 years, you'd put up 2 dozen of the damn things.
I'll do what you guys tell me.
I lived near them all my life, and there's just a lot of them.
Well, the county ain't buying the sun ditches, I can tell you that
I
right
don't
now.
want nothing to do with buying signs and posts and all that stuff. Cause it would just.
Christ almighty, we got
It'll just get more and more. And that, in the state, used to have signs by us quite a bit. Now they got, you've seen it, where the big Beaverhead River goes under the freeway, first crossing out here. They put up that big wildlife next, one of them lighted boards. And they'll put that up for all through the winter and up at the other end too. I mean, whoa. You'll hear them once in a while, the air brakes of the whole semis coming, they just hit you.
Yeah, like the one I saw in Wyoming last month, he didn't even slow down, he just ran over it. The next thing you know, you're right behind him, here comes this deer rolling out from under there. It's like, whoa.
They don't even slow down, but I can't, they got all that.
Cows and everything else in there, so they can't slam on the brakes.
Where do these animals live?
So-
They don't usually go through fences unless gates are open.
They go under them and
They
they
go
go,
on. They go on.
so these are staying up here apparently year round now. I know that, fishing game across the interstate over there, and I've seen them. They actually migrate up from Idaho Falls area down through there. Believe it or not, they head north because they're getting out of the mountains and the higher ground up there. And the word's out, they have something to eat up here all winter. So the ones on that side, I think, are the migratory ones, but these over here seem to be, they've become year-round residents.
Yeah, cause them deer, I know, them deer are the same ones that go all the way across, Wet Wayne to the Overland Road, that live out there in them hay fields. Every morning they go back to your place.
The antelope actually go down on the school.
Do they? Yeah.
Yeah, Jamie's had trouble with them in the school grounds.
They get in the school ground.
Come down to, yeah, fence them out.
And they get bold, they run out there and holler and yell and grab a broom and hit them with a broom and they don't move.
I don't know, Will,
We'll hash it out further, but thanks for coming in and I got your number.
Okay, so just let me know then.
All right.
Two signs, I can order them and maybe it'll save the grill on somebody's new car.
there you go.
Yeah. All right,
Okay,
thank you,
appreciate it.
gentlemen.
Thanks. It's such a, it's said right at the start, it can be highly contagious. He's got one and I don't.